ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another absolutely insane slaughter that we've got here for you today. Now, we've got about 2 million zombies here, and they are surrounding an Empire fort. Look at this gigantic swarm, a sea of undeath, ready and waiting to take on the stalwart Empire troops who are defending this lovely little town over here. You can see we've got lots of archers all along the walls on this brand new map, which is a rework of a map from Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 1, one of my personal favorites. It's called Wartorn, and this thing is absolutely brilliant, and it actually looks like the devs have listened to some of our complaints. Gatehouses have now been increased in size, allowing more troops through. Finally, no longer 3 troops can only get through a gatehouse. Now we can get hundreds through. It's absolutely brilliant. And as you can see so far, the Empire are sallying forth out of their village here to protect it at all costs from the zombie menace here. Plenty of gatehouses here. Oh my god, heavy knights here taking on the zombies. Luckily for them, they can't be bitten. Their heavy armor won't allow them to be converted, so they'll die eventually to infections, but they won't turn into zombies, luckily. My god, this sally forth here by the Empire, just killing hundreds of zombies as they go. There's lots of gatehouses now around this little fort here, so we've got a lot to keep an eye on. And it looks like at every gatehouse then that the Empire are trying to push forward, maybe trying to clear a pathway so they can actually escape out of the village here. And it does look like we've got it on every single side, even on this side over here. We can see that the zombies are trying to pile through this part of the village, so everyone's been evacuated out of here into the inner sanctum of the village, which where they've all been armed and they're now trying to push their way out. Oh my god, there's so many zombies here. I love this sally forth action as well as the 2 lines here start to connect between the Empire forces. The zombies are taking a hell of a beating, but there are so many of them. It's unbelievable. Look at that sea of zombies out there. Just an absolute sea of grey, no matter where you look. The body piles should get insane in this one, ladies and gentlemen. What's going to be really interesting, though, to see is if the Empire can actually outlast the zombies here, because they certainly don't have the numbers on their side. There's only about 77,000 Empire defenders here to take on the 2 million zombies, so it could end up being a good old attrition battle by the end of this. I love these heavy knights, though. They look so cool. Always been one of my favorite units in this game. But Empire spearmen and swordsmen on the front line here, just absolutely stabbing their way through the zombie horde. A lovely mosaic of death behind them here as blood starts to pool up on the floor. So, interesting things. One of the interesting things that could happen here then is as the Empire keep pushing out of this gatehouse, they're slowly but surely they're going to get to a point where they can't push anymore because just not enough reinforcements are going to get to the front line fast enough. So I think we're going to have some really interesting back and forth battles here for this gatehouse. Let's go back around to the side. Now, there is no way into the back here. There's this giant wall at the back end. So really, they can only attack from these points here. Oh my god, that zombie army is gigantic. Our archers on the wall here, working overtime in a target-rich environment. The bodies are already really piling up. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love me some gigantic zombie swarms here. So the Empire really struggling at this gatehouse comparative to the other ones. So it looks like the heavy knights here don't have the damage comparative to the normal Empire troops, but they certainly have the armor and the sustainability. So we're going to be using the heavy knights here to hold the line as we push forward. The Empire troops are going to be the ones that are doing the pushing here. Oh, this is going fantastically over this side at the moment. We've got this sort of heart-shaped, semi-heart shape going on as they keep trying to push out and forward. Let's go back over this side. How are we doing on this side? So the zombies had pushed into the inner village on this side, but the Empire doing a fantastic job of pushing them back right now. So what I quickly want to do here is just to show you one of the collapses of the bubbles. So I'm going to hit a little quick time lapse. I know it's a bit early on, and it's very early on in fact, but I'm going to hit a little quick time lapse here so we can see the collapse of one of the bubbles. We'll be back in a second. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. A monumental collapse there of the Empire lines. You can see they are quickly trying to reform here now, throwing more and more troops right back into the fray. My God, I love that kind of stuff, though. And I've got a feeling that's going to happen a few times. Let's go have a look over here, because look at this. They have pushed out so far here, and I think we're going to see a collapse pretty soon on this side. The Empire are really struggling now to get any meaningful reinforcements to this front line, especially in areas like this. Look at this. This is pushed out so far forward now that no reinforcements are coming to this line whatsoever. They're all heading over to the center. This could be really dangerous. I mean, there's plenty of troops on this side. It's quite odd. There's a really big, thick wedge of troops over this side. But yet again, look at this. This part of the line is going to collapse any minute now. It's getting dangerously thin unless more reinforcements start pouring into this. No, there it is. The zombies now already breaking through. A few more units die, and that's it. The zombies will have literally penetrated the line. Few reinforcements there coming to try and desperately hold it. But it does look like the zombies are starting to get some foothold here. Oh my God, this is turning deadly. Look, you can see the reinforcements now are pouring into this location, realizing very quickly what's happening here. The line is getting thinner and thinner. Reinforcements desperately trying to back it up as best as they can. There's enough coming through. Are we going to actually stabilize this portion of the line? It's getting very dicey here. Come on, more troops in, more troops in. That's it. Okay, I think they're starting to secure that now. Yeah, oh God, that was really, really risky there for the Empire for a second. They almost had a central collapse, and I think a second one is looking like it's happening over here. Oh my God, just as one was plugged, another one has appeared now. This one's not quite getting done yet. Come on. That's it. Get these reinforcements in. Where are they? Okay, so it's a lot of heavy knights that are heading to this area. So while they won't have the attacking power, they've definitely got the holding power. Oh no. We're getting split in two here yet again. This is really crazy. I love the back and forth here between these two. Let's go have a look at our town over here. So it looks like the Empire forces cleaned out most of the town, and they're now themselves pushing out of the outer gatehouse, having secured all of the village. That's excellent news. But yeah, I'm really interested in these lines over here. Let's go back over to this one. This one should be pretty safe for the time being, because they've just literally had their collapse. Look at all the bodies and blood over the floor. Oh my God. Let's go over this one. We haven't really seen much from this side yet. It looks like there's just a heck of a lot of heavy knights on this side. So this side won't push forward fast, and it won't collapse quickly either. In fact, this is probably going to be one of the safest sides at the moment with the amount of heavy knights in there. So what we're going to do then is we're going to keep an eye on this one, because this one over here has been the most brutal. I mean, look at the body piles now starting to form here. Oh, have we got the collapse? We have! Finally, Empire troops have started to run out of troops on this far, far flank over here. And the entire line quickly collapses on this side. Zombies come swarming in. The reinforcements now coming in, trying to form a new defensive line. But these chaps over here are going to be cut off from the rest of them and quickly swarmed and taken down. Oh no, oh God, we've got a really big gap in the defense here. This could be a complete collapse scenario here. I think we've got enough to hold this side, possibly, but at least on the other side of the gatehouse over here, it's going to become extremely dangerous. There we go. We can see the reinforcements now refunneling here. I think this is where our new front line is going to be then. The Empire troops have done stalwartly so far. 58,000 of them remain with 205,000 kills under their belts. There's still 1.7 million zombies remaining here. They've still definitely got the work cut out for them. I love the arrows just flying overhead as well, right into the zombie horde, weakening them up, ready for that front line to just capitalize on any injuries. And I love all the bodies over the floor as well. Just look at this. What an absolute picturesque mosaic of death. No really crazy blood pools yet. Hopefully we'll get some of them as time goes on. But my God, these front lines are just really chaotic at the moment. An extreme back and forth. The Empire desperately trying to rally troops out and try to break the zombie siege here. If they can actually smash through one of the lines, perhaps they can create a corridor in which they can start getting out. That would be very, very good for them. But I've got to imagine that the archers are just having an absolute field day in this scenario. Talk about a target-rich environment where you literally cannot miss. You could get a blind man firing a bow up there, and he wouldn't miss a single shot. Maybe he'd hit a few allies every now and then, but you know, even so, even the blind could be very effective in this scenario. It does look like then we've got all our forces now divided. So it looks like whatever's here at the gatehouses at the moment is what's at the gatehouses. In fact, look at this over here. They're doing really well over here. Able to get lots of reinforcements out really quickly. And as they do push out, the rate of killing it just increases as well for them. Do take more losses quicker as well, but they're also getting a heck lot more kills out here than they would do just simply in defense. My god, this front line over here has been so brutal. Look at all the body piles here in the background where the zombies are standing over. You can just see the raised lumps where the zombies are. This was our previous front line, as you can see. The collapse has happened. We have been pushed back once again closer to the gatehouse, and more reinforcements are able to push back in, and they'll start pushing back out again. My god, this really is a back and forth at the gatehouses here. Absolutely fantastic. This is going to be quite a long battle, actually, I think. I think it's going to take at least an hour for this to clear up. We've still got 53,000 troops here remaining. And they're doing really well. With it all being melee combat mainly as well, it's going to take a heck of a long time. So what I think we'll do then is we'll hit another one of our time-lapse cameras, because that's the best way to make the battle move forward. Now, which gatehouse should we go for? I think we should go for... Let's go for this one here. This one could be quite interesting. We can see the other one just over in the background over there. So we'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed them little time lapses there, showing you the absolute craziness and the ebbs and flows of the battle here. The Empire have been doing an excellent job of trying to hold out against this insane zombie. Look at that! The insane zombie swarm that just literally stretches off into the distance. There's just so many of them. 2 million is an insane amount, and you don't realize how many 2 million is until you can see like this. Look at this. The sea of grey that is surrounding this gigantic fortress here. But the Empire have basically broken 500,000 kills now, but there's still 1.4 million zombies remaining, and they are pushing hard now. Look at this. They've actually penetrated the gatehouse. Oh no, we've run out of reinforcements in this gatehouse here, and the zombies are now pushing into the center. Oh, that's devastating. There's basically no one in here now. Oh god, so we're going to have to now start distracting forces here from the gatehouses back towards our center, and already you can see this is happening. A large contingent of troops are going, what the hell, there's zombies behind us in the village. And now brutal street fighting is ensuing here. The zombies now pouring through the gatehouse into the inner sanctum here. Empire troops desperately trying to hold them back. Heavy knights on the field with lancers in between them. Oh my god, we need more reinforcements, and that's exactly what we're getting over here. So yeah, look, oh my god, we've only got a pitiful amount of troops left here at the gatehouses. Oh no, this is getting desperate here for the Empire. There's still a large amount over this side here. Yeah, the street fighting's going on over there. How are we doing on this side? Oh no, okay, so we've actually run out of troops on this side as well. This side is about to collapse, and the zombies are going to come swarming through the village once again. Oh, this is turning extremely deadly now. Let's go back to our street fighting. Have we got this under control yet? Okay, so it does look like we've managed to plug a few gaps here. The zombies aren't flanking around any other flanks at the moment, so we have got them contained to this one little area. And my god, this is absolutely brutal. Look at this. Insane street fighting here. I love the cinematic camera. Sometimes the text on screen gets a little bit annoying. I know a lot of you love to see all the kill counters and stuff like that, but sometimes it's just nice to have this cinematic view of just the absolute carnage of a zombie invasion in the streets. Now, it does look like the Empire are getting this under control little by little. They are starting to push them back towards the gatehouse here. Excellent stuff. Oh god, that was a little bit scary for a second there. I really want some of these troops over here to start going over to this gatehouse. They desperately need reinforcements over here. Yeah, because this line's about to collapse. That's why. We have got a few troops still left and remaining. I don't know why some of these archers weren't shooting them. I was going to say, it's not like they haven't got targets. So how are our walls doing? Did any of the zombies... Okay, yeah, look at this. Some of the zombies did get up to the wall and clear out a few of the archers. Oh my god, they cleared out a lot of the archers that were on the wall. We did get a little contingent over here coming over to defend that gatehouse. Excellent. But yeah, I do think we are now pushing them back. Can we push them back out of the village? That is the question there. Because actually, yeah, they're going to start coming through this side now, aren't they? Once all these troops are dead on this side. Which I think has literally just happened. Yeah, the zombies are now starting to path their way through here. And into this village, which is absolutely steeped in blood at the moment. We have got a contingent of forces over here, ready and waiting. And here they go, activating, realizing that there's zombies here. So we have got some defense over this side. Okay. How are we doing on the gatehouse over this side now? Okay, so we are under control once again. We are trying to push the zombies back through the gatehouse now. That's good. Our flank is secure, at least on this side. What about over here, though? Where we've started to run out of troops. Yeah, this is looking extremely desperate on this side. 16,000 Empire remaining. And look at this. Reinforcements now are starting to come round. That's excellent news. That's just what we needed, actually. There's way too many troops over this one area. They've been holding this gatehouse really well, I must say. But yeah, there's just a lot of heavy knights over here. That's all that's been over this side. Just lots and lots of heavy knights. They're needed elsewhere on the field at the moment, though. Here we go. We are plugging in the gap. Good. As the zombies come in for the collapse on our gatehouse here. The troops arriving just in time to plug the defense. We're going to need it over here again pretty soon. We have got a few troops on the outside, which are going to keep the zombies distracted for now. Oh, look at this. We're pushing back out. We've pushed them through the gatehouse now. We are pushing back out towards the village. The civilians are safe once again. How are we doing over this side? Okay, so they are basically chewing them up bit by bit. This is excellent. The zombies are coming down this little pathway here. This is going to give the Empire troops here the best advantage ever. A narrow funnel in which to kill lots and lots of the zombies. So we're quite lucky that they're not coming up along this side here, because this is much more open. It's a lot harder to defend. But that little alleyway down here, that's a perfect location for the zombies to charge through. Although, oh no, we're getting outflanked now, so it does look like a couple of zombies have decided to come round through the other gatehouse. Again, luckily it's a bit of a narrower field, but there's just not enough troops here to defend this area. They're going to get outflanked pretty soon. How are we doing back over here? Yep, gatehouse is definitely under control on this side. It's looking a little bit desperate on this side. We are going to need more reinforcements from this gatehouse. This gatehouse has been the most secure, yeah. But I'm going to go back over to the street fighting over here, because this is brutal. Like I said, the Empire here having an excellent time with the zombies, being able to pen them in like this. But they're about to get attacked in the rear, and that's never good. In fact, there's a hell of a lot of zombies coming through that gatehouse. Look, I love this. They've finally added big gatehouses into the game, and look at how many troops can just come pouring through it. It's so much better. If you can't remember the original gatehouses, here we go. I can actually probably show you on this. Original gatehouses, see this line here? That was the original size of a gatehouse. So you'd get one or two troops coming through at a time. It was just way too small. But this one is way better now, allowing hundreds of troops to just pour through it. So thank you for that, devs. Thank you for listening. More maps like this, please. All we need now is bigger walls where we can actually fit hundreds of troops on them. If this was like triple the height and double the width, that'd be brilliant and perfect. But yeah, we've actually had a really good control over this side now. We've sallied forth. We've got the invasion under control. The streets are safe once again. Well, safe-ish. And they're now sallying forth out of the gatehouse here. How are we doing on this side? Oh no! The zombies are having another breakthrough moment. Not enough reinforcements on this side. It does look like then that a large contingent of troops has now broken away once again from there to come and secure this area once again. However, I think we might end up losing a couple of our archers in the process. We've got a bunch of zombies now coming up this way, and I do not like that. How are we doing over this side? Okay, so we're coming down to our last few troops again, pushing out this way. It's getting desperate here. Though I will say, I love these little street battles. They're really cool to watch. And I love these new houses that they've added. They look way better than the other houses. But the zombies now pouring through our gatehouse. Look at this. We've got a couple of archers here being really sneaky. Oh, the zombies don't even know that they're there. We've got one having a little rave in the floor here. Go back over to this gatehouse, which is holding out really well. Once again, because heavy knights are the thing that are holding it. How's our street fight going on actually over here? Oh, that's how the street fight's going on. It is over, ladies and gentlemen. The Empire forces have been capitulated in this area, and zombies are now breaking through into the inner sanctum. There's a few heavy knights over here. Not many. Oh my god, this is going to turn into back-to-back street fighting over here, isn't it? I think what's going to happen is all these outer layers are going to collapse, and we're just going to have a big fight over this side. It's looking like that's what's going to happen. We've still got archers on the walls, though. We've still got sneaky archers here who are somehow still alive. I don't know why the zombies are just completely ignoring these dudes. I mean, they're literally standing next to them. But it looks like the Empire are actually trying to sally forth once again. They are not giving up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, no, no. A new force has come to block the zombies from getting into the flank. However, what are we going to do about this side over here, ladies and gentlemen? There's a lot of zombies now pouring in through these two gates. And I don't think we've got any reinforcements that are over this side currently. Most of them are engaged here. I wonder if the zombies are actually going to come through the gatehouse. Yeah. Just imagine being one of these knights fighting this sea of undead in front of you. And then from the portcullis behind you, all you hear is the moaning of dead. That has got to be absolutely morale destroying. Oh, it's all brutal, ladies and gentlemen. But it does look like we've got these gatehouses under control once again. There's dead zombies just littering the floor, blood everywhere. This has been a fantastic fight, and look at that. Look at how many are left as we come down to our last 9,000. Now, I know some of you are going to complain about this, saying, oh, the Empire never stood a chance in the first place. But what I will counter to that is, imagine a medieval village. 70,000 is a large population for a medieval, and in fact, I would say stupendously large for a village of this side. There's no way a garrison would be this large, but there is a way that the zombie hordes they would be facing would be this large. There was definitely this many people in medieval England, and if a zombie horde eviction started in medieval England, I'm pretty sure the entirety of England would probably collapse within a week. So yes, well, the Empire probably didn't stand much of a chance in this fight. You can't hit me for it not being realistic. There would be more siege weapons, but unfortunately, the siege weapons didn't. I did try to spawn some in, but I simply ran out of slots available. Trying to fit all the archers on the wall and stuff was really fiddly, so I actually ran out of slots to be able to put units down. So in the end, I had to get rid of the catapults, and I kind of regret it a little bit. A couple of catapults would have been nice in this. Would have added a few bodies flying through the air, but I think we've still had a really nice back and forth here between the fighting so far. The zombies are just swarming into this area. It hasn't actually been a problem yet because they seem to be distracted by a couple of heavy knights who have just been tanking this area. I mean, look at this. They've made this insane body pile there just for a few heavy knights. However, oh, look at this. Reinforcements have suddenly realized that the village is falling and they're swarming into this area. I think we've only got a few heavy knights over here now. Oh god, yeah, it's just this one squad here now that are distracting the zombies. They're the only thing stopping the zombies entering the gatehouse because they're the closest targets. But when they fall, all the zombies are just going to turn around and surge through the gatehouse. There we go. The last of them empire have just finally died there. And the zombies onward, mirthless in their assault. More brutal street fighting is starting to ensue here then, as the reinforcements desperately clamber up and try to plug the gaps in the defense here. How are we doing on this side? Okay, so we're being pushed back through the gatehouse. Oh no, the zombies are going to come through that side and are trying to break in. This is a desperate last stand here, ladies and gentlemen. Still, 6,000 Empire remaining. They've killed 633,000 zombies so far. Oh, it looks like they're experiencing a miniature collapse on here, though. The bubble has finally burst. They are being pushed back now. My god, how are we doing in the streets? Okay, so it's sort of under control. A little bit, maybe. It's looking fairly desperate. I love this street fighting. This is really cool. And thank you, devs. You've made the streets big enough for lots of infantry to get through. It's well thought out. I've got to say, I have not got a complaint about this map so far. Normally, I've got quite a lot of complaints about the maps that these devs put out, but this one, absolutely wonderful. So much more varied terrain, a lot more interesting thoroughfares, plenty of opportunities for varied battles. I love this little defense, though, that we've had here. The body pile is insane on this side. I love the rings as well. Oh, we've got this little last stand going on from the last collapse. Yeah, it's like rings of a tree. You can sort of see where the defenses have been. Let's see. Let's go over to this side and see if we can see on this side as well. Yeah, you can. Look at that. They're sort of like little rings in a tree where you can see the ages of battle here. But yeah, zombies have now finished up the troops on this side and are just ravaging through the streets here. I do think my little prediction's going to come true, that most of the fighting's going to end up taking place over there because these streets are being cleaned up now. We've only got a few Empire remaining. Oh, look at that. They can actually get up on there. That's kind of cool. Back to back here. Stabbing enemies as they go. But look, we're actually still holding them over here. This is quite a nice little defensive position. It's a three-way pronged defense here. I think they could actually hold this for quite a little while here, distracting a lot of the zombies who might be trying to flank into that area. But unfortunately, yeah, look at this. There's still a lot of zombies. We have got more reinforcements coming in now, trying to plug the gaps once again. But I don't know. It's looking very, very grim. We're coming down to our last 4,500 Empire. It seems that these last few thousand have really been fighting desperately hard and getting a hell of a lot of kills as well. We've gone from 633,000. We're now up to an extra 10,000 kills on top of that. We're at 643,000 now to 2,000 losses from the Empire. So this street fighting has been really, really effective and really helped the Empire. Funneling the zombies down where the numbers count for naught. But yeah, here we go. They are getting attacked in the rear now, finally. That's that they're fighting near a church-looking building as well, really. Consecrated grounds, my friends. Or, well, not. It used to be. At least until this happened. Oh my god. This has been an epic fight. What an absolute slobber knocker. Lots and lots of back and forth. And the zombies now are just literally pouring in. I love this. What I really want to happen is for it all just to collapse in the main fight, just to go over there. Just so we get this really cool last stand mode. Oh, look at this. We've got a big pile of dead over here. And they're all just standing around examining the work. Come on, guys. There's actively defenses needed to be plugged here. I don't know what that sentence was. I think I was saying, come on, guys. There's a defense that needs to actively be plugged here. But it just came out all weird. Forgive me, it's been 46 minutes. My brain is starting to melt now. Oh my, there's so many zombies just pouring through our streets. I love this. Look at all this back-to-back fighting as well. It looks really cool. The zombies have just poured in through any hole that is available at the moment. It's a double-edged sword now. Having these bigger gatehouses just means that when the collapse happens, a lot more zombies can get in. Reinforcements are definitely really running thin now. In fact, I don't think we're going to get the last stand here at the gates that I was hoping for. Maybe we will. Maybe these troops here will be the ones that remain. But yeah, look at this. They're actively trying to plug any gap in this defense now. And that is not going to be that good. They're going to leave behind some excellent defensive positions here to try and make a concave to stop the zombies from outflanking them. And it's just not going to happen. We haven't got enough troops remaining here. Oh my God. Look at this. Oh my. I've said it already, but I'm going to say it again. I love this new map, man. It's so cool. It allows for some really interesting fights. Much better designed. Once again, thank you, devs. I mean, even just in these areas, look at this. Instead of it all being flat, like in the other maps, look at all this varied terrain we've got. We've got the hills, we've got buildings, we've got thoroughfares that actually a good, decent amount of troops can get through, and your camera doesn't glitch while trying to get through them. Can we actually, does it actually, yeah, it does collide with the buildings. So yeah, I'm actually kind of really impressed with this new update so far. Oh no, it is happening. Maybe we will only get this the last stand over here then after all, because I think the other flanks now are starting to collapse. Yeah, we've only got a few troops left over here. Oh my God. What I'm quickly going to do is I'm just going to time-lapse this because I want to see the zombies going crazy throughout the roads. We'll be back in a second. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'll admit it, that time-lapse went on longer than it should have. Mainly for me rather than you, because I really wanted to see the swarm AI making its way through these streets here because it looks really cool. Look at how easily the AI is able to handle these streets. It's so smooth and fluid how the zombies can all move through here. Now, unfortunately, I did kind of miss the little last stand that we had over this side. There's 150 remaining, but it's basically archers that are in areas that are just impassable. So they're kind of waiting for the zombies to just glitch up here and kill the remaining archers. That's basically all that's happening now. There's 150 of them. Well, there was 150 of them remaining. But yeah, don't you think that was really cool? Look at how this AI just effortlessly moves through all these buildings. Comparative to some of the other maps. Just that little bit of extra spacing has made all the difference here in how the AI works, and it just looks so smooth and nice. But ladies and gentlemen, I do think we are going to call this one here. There is 46 remaining, but they're in dodgy positions that are really hard for the zombies to get to without glitching. Look at that sea. Oh my God. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, I do hope you had a blast. I know I did. Please do comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. A massive shout out to all you channel members who help to keep this channel going. Thank you very much for your continued support. And if you're not a channel member, why the heck not? Click the join button below. And while you're at it, go and check out this amazing Cyber Doggo artwork. Wouldn't you love to have this metal print hanging from your wall? Check it out with the link in the description. With all that being said, as always, until next time, peace.